10/11 on October 1st, right around 10/11. Yeah, still 10/11 on October 1st. 10/1, 10/11. Anyways, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try talking to you just like my friend, my buddy. Trying to tell you a story because I got some very, very concerning things that I wish to talk with you about. Before I get into that, Oracle has filed a lawsuit against J. Tyler Ray and Peter Knight. And this is an original action of the Court of Appeals in North Carolina. So the case number is 23P611. I can't talk about this for a minute, but courts are free and open to the public. You should be able to get a copy of this record if you wish. So Oracle and I go down to the court, like a week and a half after that was filed. And of course we filed an injunction with that, like, hey, stop them from moving this case that they can't move anyways. Because for sure, had Oracle not shown up, they would have tossed her case out for failure to prosecute. They did it to somebody else while we were there. Just think about that. They did it to somebody else while we were there. And so it was a good day. We walk in there, and I see a friend that I grew up with when I was like really young. Terry, I hope you get in touch with me if you see this. And then Oracle meets up with Tom, sees Tom. We get together, things are vibing, things are going really, really well. Oracle goes into court and it was absolutely awesome. I can't wait to tell you about it. But there's a lot going on right now, and it's going to take some time to process these things and present them. And so right here, what we're going to do is, instead of like a First Amendment audit, because I don't really know or understand what that is, we're going to have a government transparency audit. Because had the courts issued the injunction, we wouldn't have been there. Nothing would have happened. If we didn't have it on information and really good belief that the cops were all around the parking lot for us, might not have stayed. Might have left right after court. Interesting stuff. Anyways, there's this guy. I'm recording Oracle and Tom. They're talking on the phone with government offices. We're trying to get information to move things forward. And as I'm doing that, I see this. I see cops going through cars without warrant. No warrant for that. I ain't see no warrant. The guy's not there, and you're going to see it in just a minute. In fact, you know what? Let's just take a minute. Let's watch it right now.
Yes. Good. All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, dear. You're welcome. Take care.
Yes. You too. Bye.
I'm guessing that's how it's spelled.
Hey, I heard her asking about seeing somebody in the car. And I saw somebody in the car when I was coming back to the vehicle.
How long ago was that, if you had to say?
Just a rough estimate.
Probably 15, 20 minutes ago.
So there was somebody in here about 15
there
or 20 minutes?
was somebody in that car.
Okay.
All right.
Is it a male or a female?
It appeared to be a male too.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't say that I got like a real clear
That's okay.
view.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it did appear to be a male to me. And, it's just kind of shaded from the tent and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a dark tent. We appreciate your help.
Is there a problem?
No, there's a child in the car.
Oh, there's a child in the car. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, it wasn't that long. It was pretty painless. I was going over there because had they said something like plain view possession, I wouldn't have walked away. I would have had a conversation. When they told me it was a child, I let them do their investigation. I don't know if there's a crime going on there, but there could be. I don't know. But I still have a problem with it if it's the child. And I went over there to be a witness. So I just wish to tell the guy who was there, I really wish to find out how this story ends. If you see this, get in touch with me. And you can do that because Oracle's going to be at court on October 11th. On October 11th. Joni Ramo. Look for the Joni Ramo case on October the 11th. We will be there. Please get in touch with me because I'll be your witness too. So I don't know if there's a crime going on or not. I leave. Go back. But it's troubled me. It's bothered me ever since then because here's what I got going on in my mind's eye. You know, because the guy was there. I kind of saw him pull up. You know, he was sitting in his car for a second. And then I guess he ran into the courthouse. I even know about how long that was because I was basically recording the whole time. And my guess is that he was probably going in there to pay them some extortion money. You know, that's why most people run in there for pretended offenses that aren't even crimes. And then when somebody has verified accusations against criminals, they don't do anything about it. So I'm pretty sure my man was just wishing to get through there, not subject his infant child to the police state this country's become. Pay this extortion money and go about his day. That's my guess and my man's logic and thought process with this. And man, if that's what was really going on, just think about this. Like, I'm not down on the officers. I'm really not. That's why their faces are blocked. Not going to expose them. I've decided I'm only really going to expose the people who do wrong things. Right? I'm really going to show you who they are. But these officers, they probably don't know. They probably do not know that it is against the law to open that car door and search it because they're probably never held accountable for it. And I say that because Oracle is suing the judicial officer of that courthouse. And when judicial officers don't hold government persons accountable for their misdeeds, when they allow that to have immunity in some type of way, not a good thing. Not a good thing. So, but the officers are not responsible or liable for knowing the law. They're just responsible for enforcing it. The real problem is the leadership. And I just wish to know how this story ends. I just wish to make this story transparent because it would kill me at night knowing that this guy had this situation at the courthouse, left his son or daughter in the car trying to be a responsible parent. The whole thing that caught their attention is the car was running. It was unlocked. The only thing the cops could say is exigent circumstances, but then they'd have to make you believe that being in a car with the car running on a hot day in the middle of the courthouse parking lot is not a safe place to leave a child. And that doesn't look good. Right? That really just does not go well for anybody. And it really doesn't look good because my guess is he wasn't in cuffs by the time we were leaving. My guess is that they decided, oh, we can't charge him for child endangerment because the car's running. Let's try to get the drug dog over here and sniff around for a pretended offense. And if that happened, I am sure that gentleman would have lost his kid or the kid would be going to the mom. Hopefully the situation works out for the kid. But just think about that. We have a system that's set up with policies to make people go in there and pay for things when they didn't hurt anybody or do anything wrong. And then they take their kids out away from them, maybe, because they were trying to be responsible and leave the car running without their child and subject their child. And think if the police do arrest them. It was already bad enough that the whole situation was dragged out longer, right? In my mind, what really should have happened is there should be concern, right? We shouldn't go breaking into anybody's vehicles or doing anything like that. That's not cool, because how could the jury trust that you didn't put something in there in that first instance if you did pull something out? Too much reasonable doubt. But I would definitely wait for whoever was running in there. Obviously, they came pretty much right back out. But that first video, you could hear by their conversation, they didn't have a suspect yet. There's no way they could have gotten consent. Nope. All they had to do was wait a couple of minutes. That gentleman would have been out. They could have checked on the child. Child's good, not in danger. Hey, thank you guys for guarding my car. It had the most precious cargo in the world to me. I appreciate that officers outside of the courthouse would watch over my youngin', because I know for a fact no criminals are going to come over here when you guys are surrounding my car. It's just the way I think, man. That's just the way I think. Anyways, I thought I should get this out there. Thanks for sticking around. Man, let's watch this last video clip. Where's the coroner's office in town?
Coroner's office?
Yeah.
Party,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, the morgue is at Party.
A party?
The hospital?
At the hospital?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're
Y'all-
welcome.
Y'all have a blessed
You
day.
too.
There's the one on the front of the car. If you like this video, come meet us down at the courthouse October 11th. We'll be there. Anyways, I just wish to see law upheld. That's all I really care about. I'm making this to let you know what's going on. Sorry I can't come through and show y'all Oracle's declaration against J. Tyler Ray and Peter Knight quite yet. Still seeing what happens. But it's coming. And then after that, what is after that? I got some I got something that I'm really proud of coming up. I hope people like it. And after that, if I can't move forward, I can't move forward. We are just conspiracy, and we just wish to conspire to bring heaven down to earth. One word, love, peace. It's not conspiracy theory. It's a business practice. I've been saying so loud, and they just try and hope they catch us riding dirty. Try and catch us riding dirty. Try and catch us riding dirty.